Hi guys. Okay, so I just watched a video on Facebook. Okay, that video was shared by an African brother who is based off in China. Okay, I want to put a video here for you to watch so that you can follow the conversation and understand why I am making this video. All right, so now let's watch it first, then I will come back.
This is China, where I go to supermarkets and I don't need phone, I don't need cash, but there's a special way to pay. Join me, let me show you this. Let's go. So this is a 24-hour supermarket. They've got almost everything here. And I want to quickly pick something. Gotta pick some yogurt or something like that. Let's get some yogurt. So there you go. I got this yogurt. I got this strawberry type. Now let's go ahead and pay. 好，来，怎么付啊？可以用我的手付是不是？可以。OK， 好吧。啊，这个是多少钱？20块5。20块5一。好，那我先付，怎么付？
掌心正对圆圈。支付失败。
Oh, it didn't work. So let's try it again. 可以试一下。
稍微近一点。掌。
OK, let's see
it. 刷掌支付成功，优惠后金额18.50元。已享刷掌支付立减2.00元。
你是新客户，他给你优惠2块钱。
新客户有优惠。
对。
哇塞，那么酷吗 ？Guys, so there you go. I pay without a phone, man. I don't need a phone to 看。那我就送进去，我不要拿手机来买东西，就直接来，然后用刷我的手就可以了，是不是？哇 ，Guys, so there you go. This is China, man. Everything's so advanced. Come on. All right, so I'll see you in the next one. Let's go. Bye bye.
All right, so you have watched the video and you can see the excitement in that young man's face, and considering the fact that he doesn't need a phone or a card to make payment when shopping. All right, so I am in IT. All right, and I know we are in a microwave generation where we want everything fanciful and fast, and for many that is swag. Okay, so for some money it's incredible. Yes, I know it is incredible. All right, but have we stopped to look at the implication of that technology? Now, I don't believe that that young man is making that payment with his fingerprint. Okay, apparently, from my understanding, what I think is that there's something, probably a chip, implanted in his hand or somewhere that machine reads. Okay, now that chip is now connected to his bank account. Now, this is not a religious post or something to talk about 666 or mark of the beast or whatever. No. Now, I want to talk about the possible disadvantage of that technology and why I will not go for it, even if it is made available where I live. All right. Now, I am into IT and I know that almost everything is hackable. Okay, so imagine that someone, because that thing has certainly, that whatever chip is planted in that person's body has an IP address, which means it is connected to the internet. That's why it can make real-time payment. Okay, so imagine that thing is hacked. That's number one, and I think that for me, I think that is one of the least of the consequences of this technology. I'm going to talk more about it now. Imagine that thing is hacked, and because that chip somehow will need to be updated from time to time. Okay, there may be a bug and they need an update, so that means something will have to work in your body, connect to the internet. We download some update and it's installed and it's embedded in your system. Let me not talk about that. That may look a bit technical, but have we also considered the fact that when that's your life, your entire life is now being controlled by the bank or the government? Yes, imagine that you are in a situation, okay, and you have to leave that environment, which means you may need some money for a flight or something now, and because the government wants you trapped within a specific location, so for some reasons, apart from the okay, first of all, okay, let's go back a little bit. Well, that thing can be tracked. Okay, that thing has an IP address. It is unique to you. The government know about it, so it can be tracked. Which means the government know your movement. It knows where you go to. He knows what you where you go frequently, and he knows how do I, your place of work. Or, and of course, I know that in China, a lot of things are tracked. But imagine that your privacy is actually out there. You practically don't have any privacy anymore. You know that, right? And of course, that thing may be able to monitor your pulse as well. So when you're sleeping, there's data being collected, your heartbeat, and some medical data. Okay, your medical data are being collected, your state, if your heart is rising, you're doing exercise or you're doing something else, if you're relaxing, and where you are, and everything is now available real time to whoever is monitoring this. Do you know the implication of this? That is one. Number two, as you keep shopping with that thing, now your behaviors are being monitored. The data being gathered around your likes, around the shops you go to frequently, the things you buy, when you buy them. For example, maybe you like to take a certain route for your morning exercise. Your normal routine is that in the morning you take a certain route and then you go for your workout and stuff, and on your way back you branch to a particular store to get a specific kind of coffee because that's your favorite. Now this data are being collected, and with that data being collected, your entire lifestyle, what you are, what you stand for, is being monitored real time. So there's no longer privacy. And there's one thing that that a lot of people who uses smart homes or automations or most of these smart devices don't even understand. As beautiful and interesting as those things are, there is a lot of disadvantages. There is a lot of disadvantages that comes with it. And a lot of people don't know about it. A lot of people have no idea about it. Another thing is this. If for any reason, for example, you're an activist that talk about against the government policies, and then the government you are an activist that talk about certain government policies, or you stand against what certain things the government is doing, and you are very vocal about it. Do you know that with just a button, your entire bank account can be frozen? With just a button, you can be stranded. You're not able to buy anything. You can't even pay your rent. You can't even do anything. You'll be handicapped by the government just by clicking a button. Now, this technology has a lot of disadvantages that people are not paying attention to. Imagine your life being controlled by the state. Imagine your data being out there for anyone who has access to know your entire lifestyle. And like I said, this thing is inside your body. So apart from just the payment, that thing will be collecting more data about you than you know. They understand your lifestyle. They understand your routine. They understand where you go to. They understand what you do. They understand the things you buy, your likes, your dislikes. They understand the platforms you use for your shopping. They understand practically everything. You'll be easily to track. You can be tracked easily. You can be stranded. You can be frustrated and locked out of the financial system just by a click of the button. Our friend there in that video is excited about this technology and is happy to showcase it. But there are a lot of things that we do not know. I don't want to go into some technical stuff and stuff because, of course, because of my field, I may be able to talk about some few technical stuff about that. But these few ones I just talked about. What do you think? Let me hear your comment, your thoughts in the comment section. I just saw the video and I watched it and I was like, there's a lot of concern around that. People are just excited about what technology can do, but don't look at how it is killing us, how it is taking away our privacy, how it is collecting so much data that we can even think about. Sometimes I use Amazon Echo Dot in my house. The Alexa thing. People say, Alexa, do this, and they don't know if beyond what that thing is known to do, if there's something else it's doing. Have you ever wondered how you are in your house having a casual conversation and probably your phone is in front of you, you're talking about how you would like to plan your birthday, want to buy a specific kind of shoe or particular thing, and then you go on social media and you are seeing those things being advertised to you? Have you not seen that before? Now, do you think that's a coincidence? Don't you think that something in your environment is monitoring your conversation and sending those things somewhere where those data are not being analyzed and then specific adverts are being brought to you? I have seen that a lot of time. So much that sometimes when I want to sleep, I make sure I disconnect a couple of things that I'm worried about in my heart that I think could be used. We need to begin to pay attention to certain things. I don't want to sound like if you see, I'm just talking about things facially because I don't want to sound like how do they call them? There's a word for it. Shit, I can't remember. If it's one of the words, just put it there in the comment section. No, I don't want to even talk about religious part of it. No, I don't want to talk about that mark of the beast, all of the things. No, but there are a lot of implications. And imagine that thing malfunction in your system and begin to act in a way that is not expected. And of course, it happens. It happens. And imagine that somebody just hijacks that thing and begin to use that to begin to control you or even poison your system through it. Man, I don't think I will use this, even if it's made available where I am. Will you use it? Give me your thought in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. This is my filtered view, and I think you're entitled to your own opinion. If you have a contrary view, please share it. I want to read about it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye.